at the time. Disney movie releases. So this is big. Disney's still playing around with releasing movies in the theater and on Disney Plus for a fee, that $30 rental fee. So the two big name movies they announced are Cruella and Black Widow. So Cruella will be scheduled on May 28th, and Black Widow keeps getting pushed around again.
As it should.
It's going to be pushed down to July the 9th now instead of May the 7th.
Should be pushed down a black hole.
Yeah. Who is playing Cruella DeVille?
Do
you know?
The redheaded one who with Easy the A.
Oh,
Easy
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, she'll be good at that.
Yeah, kind of a more realistic sort of, if you will, take of Cruella, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
So
the Black Widow?
Are you going to pay $30 to see either of those movies? I mean, it's cheaper than going out to the movies.
If I'm not paying extra to see Mortal Kombat, I'm not paying extra for anything.
Right.
Okay.
I would pay that, but HBO's giving me things that are coming out the same with my monthly subscription. I'm not going to pay extra for Disney things they're going to give me 3 months later for the same price.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited Go ahead, Dean.
No, well, you were about to ask, I think, are we excited for these two movies or Black Widow?
That's right.
The Black Widow, first of all, why do we need a movie about a character who's already fucking dead? The story's over. It doesn't matter how she started. It's not going anywhere to normally when you do a prequel, it'll advance or enhance the upcoming stories. There is no more story. She's dead. So why do we care how she started?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I like the... I mean, this trailer seems like it's been a year ago, I think.
Well, it was. We saw it in the theater. We went to see Star Wars. We went to see Rise of Skywalker.
Right.
They were running the Black Widow trailer then because it was supposed to come out that year.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then everything happened.
Yeah. I mean, I like the family dynamic, if I remember properly. You know, the sheriff dude from Stranger Things is her dad, I think, and he was, I don't know, I'm interested, but I'm with you. I'm not so interested that I would pay $30 to go see it, and if it was in a theater only, I wouldn't be like you necessarily rushing to. You know what? And honestly, I think Disney kind of maybe senses that as well, probably with both of these movies. So they're gonna experiment here and see. I think certainly it's.
I mean, granted, they with the multiverse, they could bring anybody back.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
sure.
This is all comic book stuff, so I mean, it's all game. I think with like Black Widow, it's like, I mean, I'm not right. I'll watch it because we're probably going to talk about it on here, and like, if Disney's going to make me sit through at least 6 hours of watching Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'll definitely give Black Widow a couple hours. Sure, no problem. So, I mean, I'll watch it, but it's not. Again, it's not a character that really. It's not a character that really appeals to me just on a very basic form, but there's plenty of characters I've already invested way more time than I would ever give a shit to that I care about way less than Black Widow. So
unless she's doing some sort of karate kick and her breasticles fall out, I don't care. Is that okay? Or
I would say it's possible.
No, the word. Is that better?
The word.
How do we feel on that? Brian gave me a shaking head of disapproval. I didn't know. I didn't say the other term.
Yeah.
Let's make it official. Let's go to the bobblehead of Nick.
Bobblehead.
His head is still. He doesn't like it.
Man.
I like the bobblehead Nick decisions.
He doesn't like it. No,
I like that. Keep
breasticles is out.
Keep that around. I like the bobblehead Nick.
Still insensitive.
Give us
he really tells me what to do in most of my life decisions.
I do like that. Yeah. I do like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not certainly Scarlett Johansson's fault. I mean, I do like the character. No. I'm kind of with you, Dean. It's like I know how the story ends. You know what I'm saying? So, and some of these, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of these necessarily. So like there's an Alfred Pennyworth when he's young show somewhere, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, do I want to watch a show about Batman's butler when he's young. I don't know.
Right.
It's just
So-
not. I don't know.
Here's my
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You finish.
No,
your thought.
that's all. It's just, but that story still is going on. But I'm not as interested in his backstory personally. But I don't want to go off
Let
track
me change your diaper, so young Bruce.
Yeah, you know.
Fuck do we care?
The prequel stuff is like, I don't know. Go ahead, Nick.
I feel like my criteria for superhero content is if they don't have any super abilities and they don't wear a cool suit. Why are you giving me movies and TV series about them? Why?
Now, she definitely will kick ass and all of that, certainly.
She will.
That will be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the fighting and all, that those scenes are pretty cool with her. I don't know. So, I mean, we'll watch it like you say, but it's interesting.
You ain't got no wizards?
Yeah, really.
Out of here.
No kidding. So, but Disney is not going to release Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings on, let's see, Luca from Pixar and others. He's another Marvel guy. He's like sort of their martial art dude in the Marvel universe.
Is that the guy that you said was one of the most powerful? We were discussing in a previous episode. Is that who was like very powerful?
Wizard?
No,
or trains everyone or something.
No. This is just he's like a I don't know if he has any type of cosmic or other type of power, but in the comics he was just if I can remember correctly, he's just a badass guy. He fights karate, So they're bringing him into the Marvel universe. So they're gonna that movie is gonna be in theaters only in. It was scheduled for July. They're going to put that out in
Brian,
theaters.
you know what happens in my head when you just said that?
What's that?
When you just said about that he only has the karate and stuff. What pictured in my mind was the scene in Indiana Jones, the dude with the sword swinging him, and Indiana Jones just pulls up a gun and just shoots him.
Yeah.
And just walks away.
Yeah.
That's my picture of these people with no superpowers or special abilities.
Yeah.
You could be taken down on like regular people, so I don't care about you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Unless he blocks a bullet with his ninja swords.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, that would be some sort of superpower.
That is a special ability.
That is very special.
I don't know much about this character, so we'll definitely
Especially
talk.
what you just did.
Yeah.
This is a fucking special ass ability.
I'm scared. Warn a fella before you do that.
But I don't know. We'll talk more about that movie when it comes out. But it is interesting to see Disney's strategy, and I think it's something they're going to continue to experiment with for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think their strategy is just saturate the shit. That's what they started doing with Star Wars. They're like, all right, now we're going to have series and multiple movies. And like when they first came out with Rogue One, I'm like, that was kind of my fears. I'm like, now you're going to give us like every different storyline of every single thing that we've, you know what I mean? Like, there again, it's there for you if you want to take it. And it's Star Wars and it's Marvel, and I will. But does it take away from that special thing when there's a new movie coming out and it's a character you really care about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably not. It just feels like it's a lot. It's a lot. And then they all tie together. So sometimes it feels like I have to do all the homework to like understand what's going on in every different way. I don't know. It's a lot.
Okay, but look at it this way. Like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees that he just read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who was the guy or the girl? I didn't even know it was a guy or a girl. We didn't know, or you could barely pronounce the name of. Shoozy Zazie or Moopy Boppy, whatever the name was.
Poopa.
Fila Sneaker.
Oh shit! It's Fila.
Fila. Good job. Look at that.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Oh, it is in there. It's like boy Fila.
So this person was an Afrobeat pioneer. So Afrobeat music.
Okay.
Yes.
Regina Phalange.
Phalange. All right. So Regina Philippa here, they are somebody's favorite artist.
Sure.
Somebody is super, super excited that they're getting into or at least nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is with all them putting out all of these different sub-genres, sub-characters of Marvel and Star Wars, it's going to be somebody's favorite.
That's true.
Sure.
Someday,
it's not your cup of tea.
Someday, they're going to make my damn Salacious Crumb movie, and there's going to be like people going, who gives a shit? Like me.
Exactly.
Right here, I care. This is what I want. This is what I'm waiting for. That is my thing.
When they put out a Salacious Crumb movie, that is your phalange Philippa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Okay,
Yep.
Well stated. You're right.
How'd that streaming do, guys? Well, one dude in Barberton spent $50 on it. Anybody else? No.
Multiple times. He keeps going. He actually won't even leave the theater.
Right.
He actually bought the NFT for the rights to the film of the